My parents divorced about 25 years ago. They couldn't stand each other for a long time, but eventually they patched things up and were on friendly terms. A little while ago, I got the call everyone dreads. My dad was on end-of-life care. I live in a different city, so I immediately flew over to be with my sister. We're both in our 40s, and we stuck together. The nurses at the hospital were incredible. They even got us camp beds so we could stay in Dad's room with him. For a whole week, we just sat there, holding his hand, watching him slip away. It was the hardest thing I've ever done. After he passed, I went back to my mum's house. I'd gotten a text from her earlier because she'd heard the news from my dad's side of the family. She even left a voicemail saying she was sorry and that she loved me. I texted her back, explaining that my aunt was also there and had been the one to let everyone know. Honestly, my phone was the last thing on my mind. I was just trying to process the immense loss. When I got to her house, she wasn't there. She was out drinking with a friend. About 40 minutes later, she walked in. She gave me a hug and said, "I am so sorry for you and your sister." But then her tone shifted. She said, I was the only woman that really loved that bastard for who he was." I let that comment slide. I know he wasn't a perfect husband. But she didn't stop there. She immediately started talking about the funeral. "I want to be on the front row, right between my two girls," she declared. I was taken aback. I told her, "Mum, I haven't even thought about seating. I'll want to be with my sister, and she want her own kids there." She got defensive. "I don't want to be relegated to the back," she insisted. "I deserve to be on the front row." I tried to be reasonable. I mentioned that my stepbrother, whom my dad had adopted, and his family would also be in the front row. That's when she completely lost it. She started ranting about why he should get a front row seat and how she should come before him. I had to stop her. "Of course he comes before you," I said firmly. "Dad divorced you, but he adopted him. He is his son." I was trying so hard not to break down. "This isn't about you," I told her. "It's about Dad. He just died hours ago, and I can't handle this right now. You're drunk, and we can talk about this tomorrow when you're sober." She denied being drunk, but she clearly was. I warned her not to say any of this in front of my sister, who would be even more upset than I was. She just stormed off. All I wanted was my mum's comfort after watching my dad die, and instead, I got this. I called a friend to come pick me up. As I was leaving, my mum said, "I do love you." I told her I loved her too, but then she added, "But I know I'm right about this." I just said goodbye, Mother, and walked out. Am I the jerk for standing up to her like that? Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for listening.